Imagine this, you're on vacation in Paris having a great time. You hail a taxi that should only cost you a few euros. But when you check your bank account statement later, you see an $800 charge for that taxi ride. That is pretty much the cost of a flight to France. That's exactly what happened to a woman named Anne during her trip to Paris. She got in a taxi, was told the cost is 8 euros, but the taxi driver charged $800 on her card. Not to mention, he also refused to give her a receipt. And without a receipt, her bank gave her a hard time to get her money back. Thankfully, they eventually reimbursed her money because it was a fraudulent transaction. And this can happen to anybody, so here's a few takeaways that you should note if you're traveling abroad. Firstly, you should always keep cash on you in that country's currency. That way you can avoid these kinds of problems. Secondly, if you don't have cash on you, don't just hand your card over to the driver. Make sure you're the one that actually swipes the card, therefore you can see the transaction amount. Lastly, always ask for a receipt. It's very important when you're traveling abroad because that is your proof of all the expenses that you had.